Welcome to LWM channel. Subscribe to our LWM channel to learn computer networking. From now on, new videos will be uploaded regularly on our channel. Today's agenda. What is a wide area network? History of wide area networks. Types of wide area networks and technologies used in construction. Uses of wide area network. Devices used in WAN. Advantage of a wide area network. Disadvantages of a wide area network. What is wide area network? A wide area network, WAN, is a technology that covers your offices, data centers, cloud applications, cloud storage, and a large geographical area comprising a region, a country, a continent, or even the whole world. WAN includes the technologies to transmit data, image, audio, and video information over long distances and among different LANs and MANs. History of wide area networks. The wide area network, WAN, has been business critical for decades, but in many ways, WAN architecture hasn't changed dramatically. Before the 1990s, the first WANs were built to connect offices with terminals to mainframe and mini-computer systems. The design was simple, point-to-point connections from offices to data centers. The point-to-point architecture continues to serve the industry as users adopt personal computers and client-server applications. In the late 1980s and early 1990s, frame relay emerged as a more flexible way to connect offices and branch locations to the data center using packet switch technology. Organizations rapidly adopted frame relay, which was followed by asynchronous transfer mode, ATM. ATM functions similarly to frame relay, but ATM was designed to deliver a better experience for voice, video, and data running over the same network. In the 2000s, enterprises began using MPLS for their enterprise WANs. Today, MPLS continues to be the prevalent way to build large-scale enterprise WANs. MPLS works a bit differently than conventional routing. Packets are assigned labels and forwarding decisions are made based on the label headers. Using MPLS, enterprises could build a network that delivered end-to-end connectivity over any medium and using any type of network protocol. In the mid to late 2000s, as the Internet exploded onto the scene as an option for enterprise WAN connectivity. But early ISPs didn't deliver an enterprise-grade service. Many enterprises used cellular service as a backup connection for the ISP. In the early 2010s, SD-WAN emerged with great promises. Using SD-WAN, cloud traffic could be sent from the branch office directly to the nearest cloud instance, improving the user experience and reducing the load on the enterprise network. Types of wide area networks and technologies used in construction. Types of wide area network, WAN, can be classified into two broad categories. Switched-based WAN. Point-to-point-based WAN. In a switched-based WAN network, multiple component LANs are connected via a shared networking infrastructure. A WAN switching exchange at the center controls how network resources are distributed across locations, in conjunction with the network appliances at each location. Switched-based WAN is best suited to distributed environments where network configuration requirements are largely homogeneous. WAN-based switch connects more than two, going up to hundreds or thousands of locations. Technology used asynchronous transfer mode or an ATM network, and applications handle large, distributed environments. In a point-to-point-based WAN environment, two LANs or end nodes are connected through a dedicated and secure leased line. Old-school broadband networks using dial-up technology are a good example of point-to-point WAN. Modern enterprises also use this type of WAN to enable secure and customized network performance between two locations. Each of the two end nodes is further connected to multiple devices to create a local area network. Point-to-point based when used to LANs, but each LAN can be of a large size, using point-to-point tunneling protocol or PPTP to build a WAN network. They connect to high-priority locations. You can also classify WAN into 5 types based on its underlying technology. These are Dedicated Internet Access WAN. The carrier offers the same upload and download speed and guaranteed bandwidth. Broadband Internet WAN. This is a consumer-grade WAN environment that provides you with asymmetrical connections. Download speed is typically higher than upload speed. This type of WAN is significantly more affordable than dedicated Internet access WAN but does not guarantee reliable performance. Voice over LTE, VoLTE WAN. This type of WAN environment uses 4G or 5G technology to achieve connectivity even in remote locations. However, VoLTE WAN is typically metered, and you may be charged for consumption beyond a threshold. MPLS WAN. This is the oldest type of WAN in use, and it essentially extends the existing LAN environment by laying site-to-site leased lines. Software-defined WAN. This is a newly emerging type of WAN where a software platform is used to manage the entire network infrastructure, replacing most of your physical appliances. You can leverage a mix of different WAN connections and optimize bandwidth flow to balance cost with performance. Uses of wide area network. Wide area networks, WANs, are the backbone of enterprises today. With the digitization of resources, companies use WANs to do the following: communicate using voice and video, share resources between employees and customers, access data storage and remotely backup data, connect applications running in the cloud, run and host internal applications. WAN technology innovations help organizations access information in a secure, fast, and reliable way. WANs are important for business productivity and continuity. Devices used in WAN. These devices are specific to the WAN environment, and they are modems, CSU/DSU, access servers, WAN switches, routers, and core router. Modems enable digital data to be sent over an analog medium during the transmission and receiving of information. A voiceband modem converts the digital signals produced by a computer, the ones and zeros, into voice frequencies that can be transmitted over the analog lines of the telephone network. On the other side of the connection, another modem converts the sounds back into a digital signal for input to a computer or network connection. CSU/DSU, Channel Service Unit, Data Service Unit. CSU/DSU are combined pieces of equipment used for monitoring clocking and frame synchronization on a line. It also performs error detection at the physical layer. It could be called a modem sort. Access server concentrates dial-in and dial-out user communications. An access server may have a mixture of analog and digital interfaces and support hundreds of simultaneous users. WAN switch, a multi-port internetworking device used in carrier networks. These devices typically switch traffic such as ATMs and operate at the data link layer of the OSI reference model. Router, a router provides internetworking between the LANs and WAN access interface ports that are used to connect to the service provider network. These interfaces may be serial connections or other WAN interfaces. Core router, a router that resides within the middle or backbone of the WAN rather than at its periphery. To fulfill this role, a router must be able to support multiple telecommunications interfaces of the highest speed in use in the WAN core, and it must have the ability to forward IP packets at full speed on all of those interfaces. The router must also support the routing protocols being used in the core. Wide area network advantages. Increase efficiency. Easy of communication. Large network cover. Share information over the large area. Message can be sent very quickly to anyone else on the network. It supports the global market and global business. Centralized IT infrastructure. Boost your privacy. Disadvantages of wide area network. Security problem. It is slow in speed. Maintenance problem. It is completed and complex. Require high performance device. It is difficult to maintain the network. WAN is a big and complex problem. WAN is not secure and means not reliable. It is very costly because we have to pay every time to transfer data. Very much dependent on the third party because it is a public network. Thank you very much for watching carefully.